Hello everyone. I have a movie that's on Netflix, and originally when I watched it in 2021, I actually didn't like it. But a lot of people said, why wouldn't you like this movie? Unfortunately, I can't pronounce the name of the movie, so as you can read the poster behind me, and the movie review that I am actually doing, I wasn't sure why I didn't like the movie. But it came on Netflix recently, and I said, okay, I'll watch it again. And I really liked it. And this goes back to even Jim Carrey, The Mask, when I went to see The Mask a long time ago with Jim Carrey. I didn't like it. And then my roommate was having it on VHS back in the day. And I liked it. And I was like, okay, I don't know. So I always say this, sometimes give a movie a second look. Sometimes the hype for it kind of takes away from the movie. Because honestly, this movie that's on Netflix now, this horror thriller movie, it's incredible. The opening sequence, the videography, and the creepy factor all the way through just keeps you wondering what the heck's going on. Then they have this huge castle at the beginning, with waves breaking to the shore, and the darkness. And then the nurses are saying, and the doctors are saying, it's out, stop it. And then they capture it, but not before he killed, or she killed a lot of people. He or she, I won't say, or a monster, killed a whole bunch of people. And then they tie it down, and you don't really see what it is, or what was trying to escape. And the doctor says, I thought I could save you, but we now have to cut it out. We have to cut out the cancer. So what was she talking about? What did she have to cut out? It gets you wondering right there. And then I think it's months later, or years later even, you see this woman waitress, and she's working hard, and she goes home, and she's already lost 5 kids. She has a miscarriage 5 times, so she's a waitress working, pregnant. She goes home and she has an abusive husband, and the abusive husband is just laying there watching TV, not helping her in any way, saying you don't need to work. She needs to get out of the house because he's abusive. And words were said, and he shoves her to the wall and bangs her head. And ever since her head gets banged, she's seeing things. And people are dying. Is she psychic? Is something going on? Did the brain wake up some sort of inside her brain? Is she connected with somebody? Or is she just has these powers that weren't there before until she banged her head against the wall? Well, he banged it against the wall. And that night, he gets murdered. And of course, she's a suspect. That it could be murder, but it looked like he just fell down the stairs, but brutally. So there's an investigation. And then someone else dies, and then someone else dies. So you have to figure out what is going on in this movie, and it keeps you really entertained. And even the visual effects are incredible. The running scenes through the house. There's this chase scene that is so incredible that it blew my mind. I haven't seen a chase scene like that in a long time, and I'm like, why did I not see this video photography the first time I watched it? I just thought it was stupid. Did I have a headache? Was I dumb? Was I just not in the mood for that type of movie? I honestly don't know. So always give movies a second chance, because you might not be in the right frame of mind. Sometimes you're not in the right frame of mind, or I'm just saying that in my opinion, to even watch a movie. You want to do something else, and your friend said, let's go to a movie. You walk out dissatisfied because you didn't really want to do it to begin with. And I think that's what happened to me. Sometimes I put on a movie and I'm just not in the mood to watch it. Watch this movie. It's on Netflix. Very entertaining, very thrilling, and you have to put the pieces together, and I couldn't figure it out. And I know I haven't watched it in a couple of years, but I actually forgot what the ending was. And I was like, oh, I forgot. Well, this is great. So obviously, I didn't really care when I originally watched it. So always give movies a second chance. Siskel and Ebert hated Tremors, and then apparently they gave Tremors a second chance and loved it. So check out this movie on Netflix. It will be worth your time. Check out my channel for other recommendations and other great movies. Bye for now, everyone, and see you soon.